Buzbee law firm just filed a lawsuit against Roc Nation and Jay-Z's lawyers Marcy Croft and Quinn Emanuel for violation of various state laws, including barratry and impersonation of a public official. So Tony Buzbee law firm is claiming that Jay-Z's company is involved in an illegal scheme to stop him from filing claims against him and Diddy.
I mean, Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case or Mr. Combs. They knew each other professionally for a number of years, just like in all professions. People know each other. At the music awards, they support each other. You go to the NBA All-Star game, they support each other. That's just how professions work. There is no closer association between any of them. That's also a matter of fiction. That's all that there is. He doesn't know anything about the charges or allegations against him. He has nothing to do with that case. And there's nothing more to say.
There's only one person.
Oh, go on.
And I call him Sean. That's Jay-Z. We call each other Sean.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean.
He's the only person who's Sean approved.
There's not a single person that
outside of family.
That should be outside of my mother.
Okay, just
that should be calling me. Yeah, they should be calling me Sean.
What's that? That's Mauve King?
Niggas feeling marvelous.
You gotta get the shoes though. Y'all know what it is.
Hits. This is extended family. You make your way through my ups and downs. Whenever I get in trouble, this is the one I call.
Y'all won't believe how much messier this whole Jay-Z and Tony Buzbee situation has gotten. Like, seriously, the drama just reached a whole new level. So, Tony Buzbee, you know, that lawyer representing Jane Doe in her explosive lawsuit against Jay and Diddy, is now coming for Roc Nation with some absolutely shocking accusations. And trust me, what he's claiming will leave your jaw on the floor. Buzbee just dropped this bombshell lawsuit, claiming that Roc Nation has been playing super dirty behind the scenes to shield Jay and Diddy from facing any consequences. But wait, it gets even juicier. Jay-Z's lawyer Spiro just made this absolutely wild claim that Jay-Z and Diddy were never really friends. Can you believe the audacity? Fans are absolutely fuming, calling this a desperate attempt to gaslight everyone because, hello? There's literally tons of evidence proving otherwise. I mean, we've all seen those heartwarming videos where Diddy literally calls Jay his extended family. That's even closer than being just friends. And get this, remember that time Diddy spilled the tea about Jay-Z missing his precious daughter Blue's recital just to perform at Bad Boy's 25th anniversary? Like, who does that for someone they're not even friends with? The math isn't mathing, honey. But hold on to your seats because Miss Nicki Minaj just entered the chat. And honey, she is not playing. She's backing up Tony Buzbee's lawsuit against Roc Nation, and this is where it gets really intense. She's bringing up all these past allegations about Jay-Z's behavior with women like Foxy Brown and Aaliyah. She's demanding answers, especially with this Jane Doe lawsuit looming over Jay-Z's head. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife.
Give it up for Jay-Z, y'all! Hey, yo, check this out. Hey, yo, Hov, man. Hey, yo, Hov is doing a lot of things, man. Most importantly, you know, he had a recital that he has to be at the floor. But I reached out to him, and I told him that this right here was important. Bad Boy celebrating 20 years of hits.
So here's the tea. Jay-Z is desperately trying to get this Jane Doe lawsuit thrown out. And let me tell you what this lawsuit is about because it's absolutely shocking. Jane Doe accused both Jay and Diddy of something truly horrific, allegedly assaulting a 13-year-old at a VMA after party back in 2000. But here's where things get complicated. The alleged victim recently came forward and admitted there were some inconsistencies in her story. Jay-Z's lawyer, Spiro, jumped on this immediately, declaring the allegations provably, demonstrably false. So apparently, in this exclusive NBC interview on December 13th, Jane Doe's story started showing some cracks. She initially claimed her father picked her up after the alleged attack, but now her father says he doesn't remember that at all. And she mentioned talking to Benji and Joel Madden at the party, but get this, the Madden brothers say they weren't even in New York then.
At the party, she spoke to musician Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo. It's the Last Supper.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative for the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at that time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter both raped her. She says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. I feel like I would remember that, and I don't, he said.
But don't think this story is over, because Jane Doe is standing firm on the most important part. Even though she admitted some details might be fuzzy, she is not backing down from her main claim that this horrible incident happened and that Jay-Z and Diddy were involved. In her own words during a phone interview last Friday, she said something that just breaks your heart. I have made some mistakes in remembering what happened 24 years ago. Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me. But Jay-Z wasted absolutely no time clapping back. He gave this bold statement to Fox News Digital that had everyone's group chats buzzing. This incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory. This was over before it began. This 1-800 lawyer doesn't realize it yet, but soon. Like the shade of calling Tony Buzbee a 1-800 lawyer. I cannot. And his lawyer, Alex Spiro, isn't just talking about getting the case dismissed. They're coming for Tony Buzbee and every single lawyer involved in filing this complaint. But honey, they clearly underestimated Tony Buzbee because he came back swinging with a lawsuit that has everyone's jaws on the floor. Get this, Buzbee is now accusing Roc Nation of some seriously shady business. We're talking hiring mysterious people to track down his clients and pressure them into turning against him. The most shocking part? They allegedly offered one client a whopping $110,000 to switch sides. But it gets even more wild. These people supposedly pretended to be Texas state officials flashing fake badges around like they're in some crime drama. And the cherry on top? Buzbee says he has one of them confessing everything on tape. Like, who do they think they are? The CIA. Buzbee specifically called out this lawyer named Marcy Croft and the law firm Quinn Emanuel, saying they broke Texas state laws by trying to bribe his former client. He even receipts, darling, sharing a screenshot of Marcy bragging about her ties to Roc Nation. The audacity. In his own fiery words, Buzbee spilled all the tea. Today, the Buzbee law firm filed suit against Roc Nation and lawyers Marcy Croft and Quinn Emanuel for violation of various state laws, including bribery and impersonation of a public official. He revealed this isn't just a one-time thing. It's happened more than 24 times. Can you believe the nerve? And just when you thought this couldn't get any more dramatic, in walks Nicki Minaj serving nothing but pure scalding tea. She hopped on X and absolutely went off, specifically targeting someone she calls short and stout de Laffy Taffy alien. And let me tell you, she did not hold back. She demanded answers about teenagers and children, bringing up Aaliyah, Foxy, and even mentioning R. Kelly video shoots. Now, if you're wondering who this Laffy Taffy alien is, it's actually Desiree Perez, the president of Roc Nation. And there's some serious history there because apparently she used to be a dealer turned federal informant. Jay-Z's former bestie DeHaven even spilled some tea about Desiree, suggesting her federal connections might be why Jay-Z isn't facing the same heat as Diddy.
Got with a group of people that was a major connect for him. So I could see him going that far, but them people are the police.
What is your thoughts when you hear the world, like, they done took down Puff, they done took down all these other powerful black people. Jay-Z's like the lone standing powerful black man.
If you do the track record on them, Jay is them people. If you do the history on most of the people that got in trouble in the industry, big trouble, who they went to for help? When Lil Wayne was in trouble, who'd he go to? When Meek Mills was in trouble, who'd he go to? Meek Mills said it himself. Desiree helped me. You understand? So how could he be up next? You know what I'm saying? He is them people. They go to him when they got problems. And what they gonna say if he don't come up in nothing? What they gonna say? Told you, he ain't got nothing to do with that. They still gonna cover it up anyway. He has a relationship with them. You talking about a woman that had a relationship with the feds for 20-something years, right? When you working for them, you got an agent, your agent that's in charge of you. You think she don't have no relationships with over the years with all these agents that became retired and connected and this and that and the third till they just know? She got power. That's power over there. You know what I'm saying? Who you wanting one on your side? You got them on your side? You know what I'm saying? If something happened with him, it's gonna be about a money situation. It ain't gonna be nothing that's gonna hurt.
And trust me, this isn't the first time Nicki has gone after Roc Nation and Desiree Perez. Remember earlier this year when Megan Thee Stallion dropped that diss track Hiss? Nicki went absolutely nuclear on social media, accusing Roc Nation of paying streaming services to push Megan's song. She even directly called out Desiree and her husband Juan Perez, who runs Roc Nation Sports. Nicki was not playing when she reposted Roc Nation's ad and wrote, "Spending so much money, but she's the broke independent artist. Desiree, you gotta let it go, baby. The world knows she's and can't rap. Stop effing trying to make fetch happen. I just put out a song with no promo, no video. It's already #2. But that was just the appetizer because Nicki threatened to expose Desiree for allegedly firing employees for no reason. She promised, "On the next song, I delve into all the people Desiree allegedly fired for unknown reasons." Other things as well. So many people were blindsided and hurt by her allegedly. She's willing to go broke to try to replace me. Fix it, Jesus. And don't even get me started on how Nicki dragged Megan, suggesting the only reason she's getting so bold with her diss tracks is because she's got the whole Roc Nation machine backing her. She straight up said she thinks she a bully because she get a Roc Nation brunch every year. The shade of it all. But this beef with Roc Nation isn't new. It's been simmering for a while. Remember back in December 2023 when journalist Elliot Wilson tried to mock Nicki for appearing on a live stream with Twitch star Kai Cenat? Wilson posted this video of Nicki dancing and sarcastically called it hip-hop journalism. Well, Nicki wasn't having any of it and basically suggested that people close to Jay-Z are being sent after her like some kind of hit squad.
You know how many tweets I've seen you post disrespecting me, Idiot Wilson? All of y'all, for some reason, when y'all are around certain people, y'all feel that y'all have this power. Why? When y'all have an affiliation to Jay-Z in some sort of way, y'all be thinking that y'all can disrespect and violate.
Now let's circle back to this explosive situation between Jay-Z and Tony Buzbee because it just keeps getting spicier. Buzbee is standing his ground like a boss, and he just sent this scalding letter to Judge Annalisa Torres that has everyone talking. He's spilling all the tea about how Roc Nation and its lawyers are using these super shady tactics to get the case against Jay dismissed. In his words, and trust me, he did not hold back. In each instance, the goal has been to blur the facts and rush a decision. But wait, it gets better. He called Jay-Z and his lawyer, Alex Spiro, histrionic, the drama, and dropped this bomb. Outside of the courtroom, Mr. Carter has employed tactics of intimidation and even more extreme, tortious, and quite possibly illegal. Like, can you even? Buzbee also came to Jane Doe's defense about those inconsistencies in her story, accusing Jay-Z of twisting her words. He wrote, "Carter's threat of an immediate sanctions motion on the first whisper of factual uncertainty is just one more instance of intending to have a chilling effect on plaintiff's counsel, and any potential plaintiffs watching these proceedings. The way he's calling out these intimidation tactics, I literally cannot." So honestly, this whole situation is about to get even messier, if you can believe that's possible. Neither side is backing down, and with all these new lawsuits and wild accusations flying around, we're definitely in for more drama. The tension between Jay-Z and Tony Buzbee is reaching boiling point, and everyone's wondering if Roc Nation is really trying to block Buzbee's firm from pursuing the Diddy case. And can we talk about the absolute audacity of Jay denying he was ever friends with Diddy? Like, we've all seen the videos, the pictures, the interviews. Who are they trying to fool? The internet never forgets, honey. Drop your thoughts in the comments below because this tea is way too hot to sip alone. And don't you dare miss out on this next video because trust me, this story is far from over. This whole situation is serving more drama than a soap opera, and I'm living for every single second of it. The lawsuits, the accusations, the denials, it's giving everything it's supposed to give. Stay tuned because something tells me we haven't even seen the half of it yet.